You are new. I've never seen you before. You're like a little turtle. Fortuna, not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Please. It's our sister. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school, and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents apiece. What? Why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 apiece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad explain it to you? No, I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war, back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much, besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. Oh, you sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes! Yes! Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay, okay. Why did you come to the US? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the US? Too many, I'd say. Oh no. What are we going to do, Grandma? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yaya, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is the perfect place for it. Since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here, where she died? I told you 1,000 times, your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough already. But it is true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night, just the two of us and our friend Ava. I love Ava. She gives me candy. Yes, Ava's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. I want wine. That night there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She's always had special powers. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's alright. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. Stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. Oh. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. So you managed to get yourself into a new mess even in exile. I don't know why I even keep caring at this point. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make your own problems, to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's Juliet doing? You still together? No. That had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. It was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. From what she's told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Yeah. Are you still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism, watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Rick. How's work? Stupendous, I'd say. While you've been gone, we've managed to become one of the most popular publications among many covens. I even started overseeing a side editorial about magical technology, which has been a hit among witches of the Machina cult. 10 modules you won't be able to live without once you've installed them in your mech. I know, I'm not proud of those kinds of headlines, but they work wonders. I'm sure. I found them dumb too, but I gotta say Cosmic Gazette's top 5 trinkets of the week is one of my favorite sections. I know, we should stop trying to play it smart and embrace our love for random lists. For this year's special, we may even go full bait. Top 10 best lists in the cosmos. I'm looking forward to it. And to think I used to be a best-selling author back on Earth. Huh. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. I know something's off because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out for myself that you regained visitation privileges. And what's more, that you have a brand new tarot. It's not tarot. Even worse. What have you done? There must be a reason you want me out of your hair. Fine. Abramar, show yourself. Holy fuck, Fortuna. A motherfucking behemoth. Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks? What do you mean it talks? We behemoths fucking invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as he. What have you done, Fortuna? I did what I had to do to survive. Survive? This will get you executed. Erased from the cosmos. I was living death anyway. 200 years alone on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Ugh, who could blame you, really? Yeah, I don't know. You have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. I can start by calling in some favors, see if we can get you in the running. Patrice. What? You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you just say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. The fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. You're right. I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit, your bone cancer. Oh shit, oh my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader, I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Maidana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it, forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, 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 slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. Have you fucking cancer? Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Bill, I'm so sorry. And then you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen, I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum, but we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it, like that spider guy that Ava liked. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No. Come on, we all have an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. Right. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Why is the eye-man demon behind the Patrice person, but not showing up in the window? It's just behind it's the camera angle. Camera angle is from this side, pointing that way. And he's like here. It's just physics, Kate. It's physics. Let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you got. The end. Okay. This is one of the new cards. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. Your sacrifice is exposed for all your family to judge. Courage to pay the highest price to achieve your dreams. The little jade statue watches over the querent. Alright, so we have a lot of choices. We have 6 choices. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. You will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. Oh, that's kind of beautiful. You will get to witness the end of this universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience. No. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration. Become a goddess. You will be executed for unleashing a terrible force that would... Okay, that's... We're not executing... I'm not executing my sister. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. That kind of fits. I do like this one though. That's very romantic. Very romantic. Let's do that. You will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. Come on, that's too corny. Quite the writer you are. And I thought my novels were cheesy. You don't like it? Nah, I guess it's nice. As a mortal, I didn't get the chance to live through a loving relationship and become a sweet old lady that ages away alongside her true love. I guess I'll be able to cross that off my bucket list. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope, I'm sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. It'll have to do. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards, since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations. Do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I compose them with the existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine, what do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Idana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. So? They call dibs on the seats or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. They'll have to deal with it. For God's sake, we're all centuries old. I demand a certain degree of maturity from all of us. You have exactly the same right to run for leader. That's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. Well, I don't want to run for leader. Come on, Fortuna, you're gonna make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, write what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. No, I'll stick to my word. I'm helping Dahlia. I'll waste, but I won't force your hand. We can still do a lot of good if the future leader has you as an advisor. Let's invite Dahlia and see how we can help with her campaign. I'm gonna do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can review the hottest topics with the team. Okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order, relax a bit, talk with your friends, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Understood. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye. What a bossy sister. I know, right? Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I believe that Patrice pities me by default, so nothing's changed really. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I'm more anxious than anything. A couple of days out of exile and I already want to be left alone. As soon as I finish dealing with the political kerfuffle, I'm gonna take a long trip around the galaxy. Okay, then what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Good idea. A friendly reunion before the race. I want to humiliate her. Yeah, I don't really want to... Now let's call both of them. Hopefully it'll be a friendly reunion. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so do invite them, please. I will. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry, she's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on, you have a behemoth on your side, and you were planning on not using me during the campaign? Just let your sister know about my skills. I'm sure she'll put them to good use. Can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in our favor, you know? Okay. I guess that's a great resource. But don't you do anything without our approval? Absolutely. It may not look like it, but I'm a team player. Yeah, sure. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've got myself into. Plus, I should bring Greta up to speed. I guess she's in this mess by association now, too. Talk to you later. Who was that? Sounded pretty intense. My sister Patrice came by. What? And didn't you think to introduce me? Is it because you don't want her to know your girlfriend is infected with a behemoth? No, I'll be alright, I think. She's loyal and discreet. I do want you to meet her, but the situation was too tense to bring you up. She's coming back in a bit, so we'll do the introductions later. Okay, cool. Is everything alright? My sister is dead set on ham-fisting me into the political race. She wants us to help Dahlia become the next leader and set me up as a right-hand witch. Oh, wow. Wow. She believes I could do a lot of good for the Coven with my cards. Well, that's a fabulous idea, provided you're fine with it, babe. Not only because of your cards. You're smart and caring. You've only had this new deck for a few weeks and you've already helped a lot of people. Myself included. It'd be great to have someone so kind-hearted yet powerful as you at the helm of it for a change. I'm not as selfless as you think. I'm an egoist. I'm full of wrath. I'm a mess. Aren't we all, though? The important thing is that you can overcome all of that. When it matters most, you do good. I don't know. Let me help you. I can work with the team, help move the campaign. That'd be great. I'll feel stronger with you at my side. Can I ask you to keep me in check if I lose my way? One of the things that scares me the most about going into politics is the idea of losing myself to ambition, crossing a line I shouldn't. You can count on me. Look, I've come up with a mission for you already. Whatever you need. Hold me tight, please. You got it. You dream about... You switch bodies with your sister and go to meet one of her lovers. The man takes you to have a fancy dinner of oysters and crawfish. You drink a bottle of white wine and make love on his boat. Following morning, you discover you have switched bodies with the man and you are alone on the boat, lost in the middle of the ocean.